this is Shae with Chalkn with Shae. I've got a super fun project for you guys today. It's another Halloween one, but I found some super cute and fun things at Michael's. So I thought that we would do that today. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, where is everybody today? Okay, so let me show you what I've got. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I was at Michael's today, or not today, yesterday, or a couple days ago, and I found these, oh my gosh, these are glow in the dark. I found these adorable bones. And then next to it, they also had just these little black crystals. So I was thinking that I could do something really fun in a shadow box with these. So I came home and I found a shadow box that I already had, and I thought that I could do the design with the Creep It Real, and then if there's leftover space I would use these, but I kind of don't think I'm going to have space for that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm bothered that oh, here we go. It's working now. Nobody's here. It's 8 o'clock. I thought everybody would be here by now. So, what is the deal? Oh, I see. I spelled it wrong. All right. I'm just kind of waiting here a couple minutes for everybody to pop on. Just getting myself ready. Just a couple more minutes here. All right, I'm almost ready. This is going to be all kinds of fun. Okay, here we go. So let me go ahead and take the plastic off of this. I kind of wish that I had a black shadow box, but I don't. So we're just gonna have to go with this. Let me grab a tool here. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. So that we can take the plastic or the paper that's on the inside. Okay, so we have this little piece of paper here. So I'm just going to take that out. And then put it back in and close it up. All right. So here we go. So this is a transfer. This actually is from our Club Couture. Hi, Debbie. This is from our Club Couture, and what Club Couture is where you pay a monthly fee of $19.99, and every single month they will send out to you a brand new transfer and 3 chalks to complete that project. So, hi Kathy. So this was I believe this was the September Club Couture. So we've been designing with this one all month. So it's a really fun one, I think. And I've designed with it already, but I'm going to go ahead and do another one because with the shadow box, it's going to be super fun. Okay, so I'm going to want to fuzz this. You want to be especially careful to fuzz when you are working with, I didn't mean to do that, when you were working with glass, because transfer, the glass will completely stretch your transfers if you don't fuzz it really well. And for those of you who are new, fuzzing is where we get rid of just a little bit of the sticky on the back so that it doesn't completely stick to your surface. Okay, so this shadow box is not going to completely fill the space. Like the shadow box is a little, so this part down here is going to be the trickiest part, but I can do it. Okay, this is going to be really cute when I'm done. So for those of you who are just popping on, I was at Michael's and I found these really cute bones, and I just now found out that they are glow in the dark. Glow in the dark. So that's going to be super fun. Okay, so I'm going to use this green. Now this green is parakeet. On my projects where I use this parakeet, you can just go ahead and get the green NV. Here we go. So this green is not a fluorescent green, but it kind of looks like it in a way.
Hey Jordan.
I'm just gonna make the whole thing because I wanted a color that was really gonna stand out. And I'm gonna have to pull this up. All right, there it is. And let's dry this. Okay, I think that I'm going to water my chalk down a little bit to make it more liquidy. Because a trick that I just learned today is that when you're chalking, you want your paste to be real liquidy, or else it is going to be harder to work with. And then you want to make sure that you get the excess off of the side. But the more liquidy it is, the less mistakes you're going to make. Guys, I'm sorry about my Wi-Fi. I keep forgetting to figure out the issue with that. Okay. So moving right along, this is definitely easier now that I've mixed it up and added the water to it. Okay. I've actually got a couple of things that I'm going to be working on today. So once I'm done with this one, I'm going to have one more to show you. What are you guys up to today? Today was just a quiet day for me. I've just Been at home most of the day. Just kind of chilling. Okay. Oh boy, I made kind of a mess down at the bottom there. Because it wasn't sticking. Since it was at the edge, it wasn't sticking all that good. But I think I can fix that up with a toothpick. Be a perfect edge, but it'll be better than what it is. Let's see. And actually, probably no one's even going to know the difference. No one will know that it wasn't supposed to be like that. That's the great thing about Chalk Couture, is that you can... Hi Willa, thanks for joining. You can make... Okay. So we'll just go ahead and keep that as is. And let me just dry it real quick. Okay, and we're done with the... Oh, actually, oh shoot. I wanted to do some of the... I'm going to clean that transfer off and do a little bit more. So let me put this guy aside for now. And... I'm going to bring this whole big messy thing... Oh, getting it all over me. This whole big messy thing onto my desk. And the mat that I'm using here on my desk is a self-healing mat that we sell at Chalk Couture. And the great thing about it is that you can totally wipe off your transfers and then wipe it. You can wipe off your transfers right here on the self-healing mat. And then just wipe it right off of your mat. Because before I was using a towel and I was making my towel all nasty. So now we have a perfect way of doing it. So I really like this mat. Okay, so now I'm going to stick it on my towel. And we're going to dry this guy. And here's where you want to use the microfiber part of your fuzzing towel. Hi, Carla. Have a regular towel type of thing. And then on the inside you have a microfiber. So if you're trying to, so for fuzzing, you want to use the towel part, but for drying off transfers, you want to use the microfiber part. So that's one really great thing about our fuzzing towels. Okay. Now I'm just going to dry it to make sure it's dry. Okay. Now we're going to put it back and match it up, which is real easy to do. And for something like this, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm just trying to get these extra little, I want to get these other little doohickeys. Okay. So I have recently combined two of the grape soda chalks. So this one is really quite full. But we want to make sure that we mix it up to a yogurt-like consistency. And that's gonna make it a lot easier to chalk with. And this looks pretty good. Disappointed about that because this is a great color, but we do have other purples that are similar. So I'm just grabbing off all the extra little guys there. Very cool. I don't think there's any more space for any more. Well, maybe. No, there's just no more space. Okay, so I'm putting that transfer in a bucket of water on my desk, and that's where it's gonna sit until I can wash it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put away these chalks. Okay, moving right along. If you are new to Chalkn Tour, make sure you comment new below so that I can properly welcome you. Okay, so here comes the fun part. Adding fun things. Okay, so we have these cute little glow-in-the-dark bones. This is gonna be so cool. It's gonna take up about a half of that container. And then these are like little, I don't know if you guys can see that, just little black crystals. Okay. See what this looks like. What do you think? Okay, so I need to add some more because you can hardly see it above the reel. So actually took up most of that container. Okay, let's start with a black frame. So I can trade this out later, but I like it. You got bones. I think it'll make the bones show up a little bit better too. Okay, so let me put this away. All right, so the next project I have, this is a 9x12 palette. I had another design on here before and I didn't really care for that design. So what I did was, now anytime you're working with wood and our chalks, the chalks do not erase all that great from wood. They erase much better from our our chalkboards. So I mean, we all know that. That's no big surprise. But I thought, you know what? I'm just going to give it a try. So I did, and it came off pretty darn good. But sorry about the low connection. So you can kind of see that I had another design on there. So what I'm going to do now is I thought that I would paint over it with acrylic paint. So, oh, shoot. Let's see. Hang on a second. I have to grab a little something. Okay. So I'm not sure how much of this acrylic paint that I have. I actually just found this in my basement today as I was organizing. But I'm sure it'll be enough to do this project. Be plenty, I would think. Okay, now I'm going to take a sponge. This is just a regular paint sponge. And I am chalking, or I am painting. It's kind of crazy that I'm doing this, you know, because it's just a regular surface. I mean, a regular surface by Chalk Couture, but I've seen people do it, so why not? Need a little more. Come on, there we go. Just a little more. Since we have streak marks on here, I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to give it a distressed look. See what I did there? So now it is ready for a Christmas design. Okay, that came right off. And so did that. So did the hat. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry. And I have a great new surface. So I can work on this side, and then on the back side, it has a whole new different look to it, which is white. So I can create whatever I want. Joining the business opportunity, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.